this is my 3D printer, this is my CNC, and this state of Washington House Bill 2321 is just stupid. I don't think they know how things work. Really, I don't think they know how a 3D printer works. They don't know how a CNC machine works. They don't get how stupid simple these machines are. They're asking you to basically detect, is this shape I'm feeding to this machine here a firearm shape or not? Not like, is it in the shape of a firearm? Is it in a shape of a component or a piece that could be used in a firearm? So the way these stupid things work is they basically have motors, and they're just given commands to go and turn left or right. That's all they do. Those things then connect to something like this, linear guide rails. It moves stuff around. So you do that and you end up with some stupid thing that you 3D print. So they're not great. They're not smart things. They're not even freaking computers. They're microcontrollers. They're made the same things that your toaster and microwave use to make sure that when you set the toast to 3 out of 10 brownness or whatever, it comes out toasted to that level. Like, it's not smart. It's basically a timer. These things basically take your stupid commands of your G code and say, move here and move here and move here. And that's what they do. These things are dumb. Same thing with the CNC machine. They're just stupid basic machines. They have no clue what a firearm component is. So, in this bill that's probably written by nice people, it's done in a very stupid way. They basically say you have to be able to detect whenever you send something to your 3D printer that is firearm shaped or a component that could be used in a firearm somehow, and then block it. Do you know how hard that is? Do you realize that these companies are struggling just to make decent machines, let alone be an AI company to determine, is this shape potentially usable in a firearm? Look at all those random shapes that I've printed over the past few years. You use everything from in fact, I'm making a cylinder shape that could be basically taken as a barrel like next week. I have to do it for a client project. I have to go and make a trigger for my door operated light that I'm making. I don't care if they're firearm shaped or you have your own firearm and you're just trying to make components for it. That's your right. We live in freaking America. I mean, we're trying to go and prevent people from doing horrible things with guns, right? I don't think making your 3D printer send every file to the cloud so someone else can inspect it and send back that file back with a code that says this thing is allowed to print it, because that's what it would take. It'd basically take you losing all your privacy, all your ability to make what you want using stupid basic motors, and instead have basically like someone like Google get in the way so that way they can approve your design. So I don't think we want to live in a dystopian future. I don't think these people know how these machines work. I don't think they know what they're asking. So I'm not trying to be mean to them. I'm just trying to say, we live in America. We make firearms here. We use CNC machines. That's how they're made. That's how the big boys do it. So, 3D printers, they're nice, but are you going to also block that on CNC machines? Are you now going to go and gain the right of every American from being able just to do what they want? I mean, I thought America's all about you can swing your fist up to the point where it hits someone else's nose. That's what I learned. And apparently they're trying to say it's like thought crime type stuff. If this thing could potentially be used in a thing in the future, no. So I think these are nice people. These legislators have decent ideas, but they're just really, really stupid in how they're going about doing it. To a hammer, everything looks like a nail, and to these people who witnessed horrible tragedies who are legislators, they're trying to legislate their way through it. They're trying to figure out a legal solution, and I just don't think it's a good one, though. I think that these people need to be told why it's bad, why it won't work, and why, as someone who's trying to manufacture things here in America, starting in my garage and working my way up, why that only makes it harder. So if we want to go and stop this thing, and this thing will pass, I'm pretty dang sure if we don't do anything, it's going to get there. The governor, he wants to get elected again. And this guy who submitted the bill, he looks like he could be a reasonable person. So let's talk with him. Let's talk with the governor. Let's see what we can do about this. Because if we don't do anything, it's going to pass. I'm an idiot when it comes to civics, so I asked AI, and here's what it came up with. Basically, get all the stakeholders involved, make a formal technical document for why it's a really bad idea, and then just start pushing it forward, pushing it into that legal process. If this is the game that they're going to play, we got to play them at their same game. We're playing the same game, right? So if they're going to do legal stuff, we got to do legal stuff. Do I want to? Hell no. I want to play on my brand new machine. I mean, this thing is awesome. I just want to have fun. Instead, I'm worried about them taking away my nice things. So let's do something about it. I don't know how. I'm that technical expert who can say, this is how these things work. Here's what it actually means to me. Do I live in Washington State? No. But you know what's next to Washington? California. It's going to be national sooner than later. So we got to cut it off where it is. We got to fight them where they're at. Not at stupid posts on the internet. We got to get a coalition. We got to get a team. We got to get something. So I don't know what the answer is, but count me in. I am 100% in.